Tonight on VDARE TV, our field reporter dives deep into the public opinion surrounding George Floyd's death.
You shouldn't kill for no reason.
One man speaks out against those who blame the president.
Do you think Donald Trump has blood on his hands or is partly responsible for these continuing incidents?
No.
And some boomer plays a drum.
Black lives do matter.
All this and more coming up on VDARE TV.
After days of civil unrest across America, we take to the streets of small-town Harrisonburg, Virginia to showcase the outrage as a result of the death of George Floyd.
I grew up in Harrisonburg the majority of my life, and I've spent the majority of that time doing two things. One is understanding how to be safely black in Harrisonburg and then in the rest of the world. My brothers knew what that white gaze is, that white gaze of fear. And then it went on to teaching my son that. And now I'm teaching my grandsons that are, from 8 years old to 13 years old.
Yeah, police is the biggest gang. Big gang. Yeah, they the biggest gang. And they kill it. And they killing unjustly. Then when we do something, we retaliate, it's something crazy. They look at us because of our flags. Come on.
We shouldn't feel like we can't wear baggy pants.
International students get very little funding to go to school. In this funding, I had to work for 4 years to pay $10,000. I had to sacrifice food. I had to sacrifice my livelihood. And with failing grades, it was hard to step through. How is it that we are not seeing this in our city? How is it that we are not seeing the blatant racism in our city? If you are a business owner, make sure to appoint a person of color, more than one.
Year after year, black people account for about 8% of the Harrisonburg population. They account for 20 to 30% of arrests and uses of force in this city. A year.
Would you, any of you, trade your life to be black, brown, or undocumented? If so, raise your hand. I didn't think so.
Trump, that is not my president. I do not believe in anything he has said. That is not my president. Why are you killing people for no reason? And if you support your president, you support murder.
Donald Trump! Crip gang. No, don't show my face now.
Okay, sir, can I get your name or an alias?
Anonymous.
Anonymous. We're here with Anonymous. Right, what brings you here today, Anonymous?
The gathering of culture, skin tones, and races to combat against the police state and oppressive government. Hashtag Anarchy for America. Take this country back. The oppression, the police state, the government. Take back what's ours. Don't let them have what's true.
The police. 2 times on Tuesday. The police.
Black people are bearing the worst burden in terms of COVID because of environmental racism, predisposing their bodies to catch this disease and to die from it. And then on top of it, you get shot down by the police. And at what point do we say it's enough? And if we say that, we've got to mean it.
And one other quick fact about Harrisonburg. There's a couple called Henrik Palmgren and Lana Lockteff who run a white nationalist propaganda outlet called Red Ice TV. On Twitter, they have 50,000 followers. Before their YouTube channel got banned, they had 200,000 subscribers. They make their living off making videos talking about how interracial marriage is worse than mass murder. They live on just so you know.
It's everywhere. It's here. America's original sin is alive and well here.
Do you think Donald Trump has blood on his hands or is partly responsible for these continuing incidents?
No, I do not believe Donald Trump is part of it. I thank Donald Trump for trying to bring Jesus back to the school. My name is Vaz Castle, and I was called to Harrisonburg by God as a prophet. I came to this town to bring peace unto all people. And since I came to this town, much has changed in 1 year. We need to love one another according to Christ. Let our treasures be the longings of each other's and watch Christ fulfill them. This is how we are rich in the joy of the Lord. These officers, that officer would have did it to anybody. He has anger issues and behavior issues. He needs mental health. Yeah, he got some faults, but the best thing any person could do is return Jesus Christ.
What brings you here today?
God. Jesus was once our nation king, and y'all was neighbors one to another. You had cookouts, family, and major parties that was positivity with kids playing. What happened to that? Let's bring Jesus back to our country that we could be at peace again, or our country is going to be under judgment.
Let freedom ring. Let freedom ring.
What brings you out here today?
Well, there's a lot of injustices going on, but there's a lot of change going on. So I want to be part of the change.
As you saw tonight, even hundreds of miles away in secluded small towns, these bright, impassioned Americans continue to rally for the deliverance of justice.
No, don't show my face now.